YouTube and a better new video, of me outside walking. So, okay, for today's video, I'm gonna do topics called why is Alabama has the highest employment rate. I'm gonna do videos called why do Alabama has the highest employment rate in the country. I can talk about this topic about how my state of Alabama has the highest employment rate. Okay, number one, people who don't want to work. Okay, number one is people who don't want to work. Okay, people who don't want to work, and means that they people, they I said they end up getting fired from their job, or they end up not working. So I think that causing my state to have the highest employment rate. And like people who basically I said trying to get them jobs means that people don't have no type of skills and they can't get a job. Gonna have no but I said no type of skills, or no. I said they have no skills or no type of degree, Then yeah, I think the reason why the whole state has I think the why the whole state has the highest employment rate is people. I say don't have no as people don't have no degrees or they don't want to work, But okay, and I think people who let's say you're trying to get a job like somewhere, somewhere around state, could be retail stores, be a bank, but yeah, people who have a high position, basically a job, I said it at first like trying to get a job like somewhere, it could be something, they can make much more money at, but that my state of Alabama, has the highest employment rate of people who don't have the skills or who just don't want to work or don't have a job in a couple of years. I think that I think the high percentage is black people though. Yeah, the high percentage is I think the high percentage of folks is black folks. I think people don't want to work because they have a high chance of being unemployed, being put in jail or prison, or I said be on child support. Means that the highest percentage of people who is unemployed is black people, in general. So, but I think people who have a difficult chance to get a job, I said anywhere in the city or somewhere around the state means that they can't find a job, because it's not, I say it's not fit the standards, I said fit the way to get a job, they could be, I said something, that can help them to raise a family or I said to, I said to, survive, say if you're making like, let's say like you're making like $8 an hour, or $10 an hour on your job means that, say if you're making like every day, hold on. Let's say you've made like $8 an hour or $7 an hour means that you're still gonna struggle though in life. You're still gonna struggle, on your bills. Myself, I know, yeah, myself personally, I work on I work at McDonald's though, I work at McDonald's, but like, still a alright job, I just, don't, I just don't worry about don't think about me, myself being, being, I still not able to, I still, I still not able to, support myself, but yeah, I think it's like it's still alright job, but yeah, the people who work like $7 now, or they have a chance of being, being unemployed. So, let's say if you, okay, for example, let's say if you are Um, I say being out of jail or being a convicted felon means that you can get y'all nowhere. Cause it's about oh, oh. Hey, what's up? Doing good? Yeah. Say if you are a convicted felon, you can get a job nowhere. Means that people have a high sense of basically going back to prison for a time. Could they end up getting charged with a crime? I think Alabama has the highest rate of basically unemployment. So because it's about how people is basically trying to get out of prison. They can't find work though, or they can't find no work in the field. It's people who basically, as they coming out of prison for, except for robbery, for rape, for murder, means that people cannot get them jobs, And I still either uh I still either have like a felon background means that a person cannot get a job nowhere, but you know, I think the reason why is basically high, in Alabama is the highest employment rate is basically I think about 10%. I don't know, probably higher than that. So, but I think people who are either you know, I said, yeah, I give y'all some examples. Yeah, I said, a person who either like a convicted felon or like somebody don't want to work. Somebody just always being a person who just don't want to have no money. But the highest employment rate is basically dropping up to high. Yeah, I think people have to learn how to survive in type of city that you're in. But highest employment rate, it can be damaging to the whole state. But like compared to many like other cities that is basically thriving. But in most of all, the whole entire Alabama cities is I think poverty and mostly poor counties. It can be either poor or either in poverty. So I think I think the reason why is at the highest employment rate is people living in poor I still living in poor conditions, or poor counties, or poor neighborhood, or poor place, to where it can have, a lot of things happening. Means it's crimes gonna, go up, and how things are gonna transpire to them being unemployed, or or them trying to, basically, sell drugs, sell drugs, make money, or to do stuff that could be very much illegal, but like the highest employment rate is basically up for people, who live in I say for people who live in Alabama, my state Alabama, Georgia, or they could be in the type of state could be the highest employment rate, because about how people who don't want to work, don't want to have no money, either they are a convicted felon or they can't have no job, because by how you gotta be much more careful about choices that you make in life is by having choices. They could be it could be not great ones, but I learn on how to how to survive in type of county or type of state that you ain't living in. But yeah, I think high employment rate could be damaging to the whole state, because by having growth, and growth could be a good thing to have growth though. Yeah, I think people who have a highest percentage of people who is basically incarcerated or don't have some type of money to support themselves means that they are either likely to be unemployed, or they either being a I say high school dropout, or a person don't have no type of income because they ain't never been doing stuff that could be not great in life. But yeah, I got some tips and clues about how my state has the highest employment rate. Is number one is a person person has a convicted felon record, a person who's lazy, a person who don't want to work, and a person who is either high school dropout. So yeah, I thought my state could be a good state to live, but parts of it got a lot of poor counties. There were a lot of high poverty rate. A poverty rate could be a struggle. A struggle in your own community. You be like, I say like a every time struggle though, but yeah, I give out tips about how yeah. But yeah, I just give out some I said information about this topic, about how, you know, how Alabama had the highest unemployment rate. Make sure y'all comment and like and hold on, yeah. Make sure y'all like this video and comment or either subscribe this channel. So, or tell me what you think about this video and what it caused us to be unemployed. So, God bless, amen, and peace.